What's up everyone, Hootie here with Level Up Gaming, and let's talk about how to rank up as fast as possible in Valorant. Ranking up in Valorant can be quite daunting and frustrating, and as someone who got placed at Plat 1 at the beginning of this act, fell to Gold 3, and then solo climbed his way all the way back up to Immortal, and then continued to climb all the way to a top 1000 spot on the North American leaderboard, I have learned a lot about Valorant and the best way to rank up as fast as possible. I'm going to try and keep this video under 5 minutes. Let me know how I did in the comments down below. First, Valorant at its core is a game where you need to shoot other characters and kill them. If you're not doing that more effectively than the other people at or above your rank, then you're going to plateau. If you are dropping 30 bombs in your gold lobbies and get ranked up to plat, and you're only getting 10 to 15 kills a game and wondering why you aren't ranking up as fast as you were in your gold lobbies, that's because your skills are plateauing a bit, and you need to keep working on improving them. Whether it's your positioning, the way you peek or hold angles, crosshair placement, or aim just in general, these are all things you should continue to practice and improve upon via deathmatch and some sort of aim training, whether that's aim labs, Kovacs, or some other tool. Winning your gunfights is 90% of Valorant, and very high level ability usage does not play a huge factor in your rank or whether or not you win until you are a very high rank like Diamond or Immortal. Valorant is a team game, but unfortunately you cannot control if one of your teammates gets less than 5 kills in a game, so you need to do your best to personally make up for their lack of kills by getting as many as possible. Next, let's talk team comp and agent choice. A lot of emphasis, even at the lower ranks, gets put on team composition. I have people ask me all the time, what's the best team comp, Hootie? And there's really only one requirement for a successful team in Valorant below Immortal, and that is smokes. You need a controller, and no, Viper does not typically count in this category. Currently in Valorant, there are 2 viable controllers. Those are Brimstone and Omen, and your team should have one of these agents every game. If you are stuck playing Omen or Brimstone and not sure the best way to smoke for your team, check out the video linked in the upper right hand corner of the video where I talk about the best way to smoke for your team. Now, I know some of you are out there and you're saying to yourselves, or maybe in the comments down below, about how you slaughtered some team 13-0 with a 5 duelist comp, and yes, there's always exceptions to the rule, and you could be successful with this type of composition, but your chances of success are much higher if you have a controller. As for the rest of your team comp, none of it really matters all that much, but your agent matters. Your agent. So let's talk about who you should prioritize playing to have the greatest chance of ranking up as fast as possible. Up front, the 2 best agents to pick are going to be Jett and Raze. This is because you can set the pace of the game with these agents, as well as the fact that their utility helps you shoot and kill other characters. But setting the pace, that is the important factor here. What do I mean by that? Jett and Raze both have abilities that allow them to cover a lot of ground very quickly and help their team quickly overwhelm and defeat the enemy. In an unorganized game of ranked Valorant where the other team does not have the best teamwork and communication, one of the best things you can do is overwhelm 1 or 2 of their players and defeat them. But not only can Jett and Raze go fast, they can also move incredibly slowly if they need to and play more of a default with their team, while bursting quickly out onto a site later in the round. These 2 agents are currently set up to allow a player to have the largest possible impact and help their team win. Think about how frustrating it can be to be killed by a Jett flying and dashing in everywhere with no regard for that angle you were holding so perfectly, and then your whole team falls apart. If these 2 agents are already picked, the next 2 are going to be my fallback recommendations, and they are Reyna and Phoenix. Reyna cannot set the pace like Raze and Jett can, but she can still be a force to be reckoned with when it comes to fragging out, with her ability to win a gunfight and escape, or take herself back to full strength for the next one. And Phoenix is going to be my pick if the previous 3 agents are already taken, and we have a controller already as well. Again, similar to Reyna, Phoenix can't exactly set the pace every round, but he can be an incredibly intimidating agent to play against, along with his ability to heal himself when necessary. And then, if your team doesn't have a controller and no one else is going to pick one, then that should be your top priority. Omen, in my opinion, is the best controller to pick because he has the ability to play aggressively and create opportunities for himself and his team. But Brimstone smokes are also super strong right now, so use your best judgment with the two. Valorant is a game of shooting people, then planting the bomb, and then shooting people again. Your agent choice should be one that allows you to decide how quickly you are overwhelming the enemy when enabling you to win as many gunfights as possible. Finally, if you really want to continue to rank up as fast as possible, scroll down this page and one-tap the subscribe button and thumbs up buttons for me. We recently passed 4K subs here on YouTube, and we had a super fun community 5v5 face-off to celebrate it this previous weekend. I hope to do something similar at 5K, so if that's something you would be interested in, join the Level Up Gaming Discord community. The link is in the description down below. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.